Welcome, Soulardians, and this is Marcus Boston.
I'm Cecil W. Adams.
And we want to thank you for listening to another episode of the Soulardians. And you can find me at Marcus Boston 314.
You can find me at Cecil W. Adams on all platforms.
You can pick up your merch, Soulardian merch, from buyjack.com/the Soulardians.
You can also go down and support Colorado Bob's Ship of Fools at 3457 Morganford Road.
We would like to thank you and ask you to like, share, comment, and have your friend listen to the Soulardians. And we would like you to enjoy the show.
Peace.
We act like this a studio, this really just a trap.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Soulardians. I am Marcus motherfucking Boston.
And I am Cecil W. Adams.
And together, I guess again.
How do we fuck this up every time?
Every time. I always say I'm going to do better than being consistently inconsistent.
That's why.
Round of applause for us.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
Round of applause for my goddamn self. Do it again, goddamn it. I need all the love. All the joy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, good sir.
Hello, sir.
Back in the trap.
Back in the trap.
Been
a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But, home is where the heart is, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, I think you've spent more time at my house than I have in the last 2 weeks.
You are correct. That is a fact. Rinse in the mail.
Rinse in the mail.
I've spent more time here than you have. Absolutely.
I mean, I guess that's what happens when you buy and own the best dive bar in St. Louis, maybe in the world. I don't know.
It will be.
Will be.
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
I've seen the rest of the competition. I'm not impressed. It's bad. I'm not impressed by shit I'm not involved in. Like, it's cool. I'm sort of like, hey, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna screenshot.
Yeah, that's cool, but
I'm gonna make it better. I see where he was going with that, but it needs me and I need it. So thank you for inspiring me to do better. But I see where you're going with this.
Right.
Looking good, but I'll make it look better. So
you want to make it look better? Me sitting at the bar smiling. People don't get it, man. Like, I literally, for the last 2 weeks, 14 days, have just been cleaning, and I'm only like 10% cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that shit was so fucking dirty. God damn it, man.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it wasn't the highest level of I mean.
I know you're trying to say it without saying being negative.
Who was supposed to do it?
Well, I mean, there was a person that was involved that was supposed to be the cleaner. But I think they ended up being a check collector. They stopped giving a rat's ass about it.
Oh yeah, because the money was coming in, they had to work for it.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's bad when I had to clean the cleaning products, like clean off the cleaning products.
You got to dust off the dust mop.
No bullshit. I had to rinse and wash the fucking mop bucket because it had an inch of fucking of dust on it.
Damn.
Yeah,
I've never
man.
heard of a mop bucket having dust on it. You would think the water that you put in to clean the
right
would keep the dust away.
When you actually use the mop bucket,
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
The floor has been mopped, I think, more in the last 2 weeks than it has been in the last 15 years.
I will concur. It's very bright now. I walk in that bitch with some sunglasses on because it's so clean. I said, "Oh, look at this brand new wall. Oh, it's just 6 inches of dirt and grime and despair." I said, "Oh, you walking out the despair away?"
Dude, it took probably 8 days of cleaning for me not when I walk in the morning, unlock it and walk in for it not to smell like piss and regret.
Piss, regret, despair. You gotta have the despair on that. Cause that's
despair.
Because One of the funniest things when I was throwing darts the other day, and one of the guys, I guess one of the usual despairmen, the despairmen walked in, and that pool table was gone. He was like devastated. He stood there like,
man,
the fuck is this? I was like, ooh.
He sat down. He's like, he was sitting where the pool table was at the table, and he's just like,
this is the end.
He's like, man,
change is coming. Change.
He was so sad. And I felt bad. I was just like, man, sorry, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I get it. I understand.
We all got a day.
Right.
Day is that day, huh?
Well, and he was just he was like, what happened to the pictures? I was like, oh, they're back. I'm cleaning them to give to Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, that's. He's like, he didn't know what to say. He was sitting there like he
was in one of the pictures. I was like, this motherfucker, like he been in one of the pictures.
No, he was. He is.
Oh,
yeah.
I figured that's what he looked like.
Yeah. But he was like, he's like, did you throw those away? I was like, no, I didn't throw them away. Why would I throw those away? Like, I'm not a fucking. I mean, I'm a savage, but I'm not like a.
Yeah, you're not an asshole.
Yeah. I was like, no, I'm just giving it a Bob. Well, as long as they're not getting.
He was overwhelmed. He wasn't ready.
No, he wasn't ready. Which fine, man. And that's part of being an operator, man. Is like you gotta deal with that. And he was at the end of the day, he was happy. He was cool. He's like, he even remarked about how it smelled better in there and how it wasn't as dirty.
It's not true.
Oh God.
Hit him with that Sam Cooke. Change is going to come.
Right. He was cool. He was fine. It was like, I think it was the initial shock. They knew it was getting sold. They knew the Colorado Bob's at 3457 Morganford Rd, 63116 was getting sold, but they just it became a reality when that fucking pool table was gone. Yeah. Man.
St. Louis don't believe change gonna come till it actually happens.
Right.
You can tell them it's coming,
especially on the South Side, man.
Oh yeah.
Nobody invests in the South Side.
Yeah, every little community has their little.
The South Side is about to be the real side, man. I'm telling you right now. There's so much development going on in Tower Grove South. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the people I'm involved with know more than I do. I'm on the streets on that shit, Like I'm there just, the day to day.
Yep, I know. Yep. This is why people keep me around. I'm ingenious. Look at that. That's fucking brilliant. I know.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna be amazed. That's just perfect. The ice cup is ready. Whenever you're ready for some ice, it's locked and loaded. That's how I set it up.
So the South Side, man, is fixing to be off the chain, and I know that, like, I'm in it now. We're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now. It's in the end game now.
Man, I had a self-actualization moment earlier this week when my partner came in, and like, he's not the day-to-day operator, man. He's the investor. Mm-hmm. But when he says, "Hey, man, when was the last time you were home?" I was like, I don't know. Like I slept there and then came back, and he was like, "You gotta slow down, man." and then earlier that day, my beautiful and wonderful girlfriend was like, "Cecil, text me." She's like, "Cecil, you gotta slow down, man." I'm all like, "Fuck the world, I got this."
This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Right, I know it is, but there's just so
you're
much.
Excited,
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, it's like getting a new anything. You just want to be there and enjoy it. Then eventually, you'll get in the groove, and it'll take much from people from the old world to come up. Then it's just like it's like, oh man, and everyone's happy and everyone's proud, and like everyone probably can't believe it's happening. Like, this motherfucker, really?
I still can't believe. I'm like, I want to pack a bag and put it by the door of the place because it's just not real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like
Ashton Kutcher. What was that show called? Punked. Being punked.
Right. And you know, like, it's funny whenever I'm like, somebody needs to do that. Oh fuck, I'm that somebody. Needs to do that.
Yeah, you're that somebody.
I'm that somebody.
You know that I could use somebody.
Everybody loves somebody. Somebody. I was singing Aaliyah, but you were singing.
Oh, damn! I went to Kings of Leon.
But I will say though, like it's overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where, like, you know, when I'm talking to you about it or talking to somebody else, mostly just when I talk to you about it, it's like, fuck, what is it? You know, the first few days was, what the fuck did I do?
Mm-hmm.
I just walked away from.
You burnt the boats, baby. You have nothing but forward to go. I'm trying to label this again. Forward some more.
It's one of those things where it's like, fuck. Well, everything you ever wanted is you're in it now.
Yeah,
and it's like, did I really want it? But then, you know, like that I start the day. It's just all anxiety. I wake up anxiety. I'm like, dude, you're fine. Calm down. You know, I do my breathing. I take the cold shower, and you know, I feel better. And then, like, you know, I'm still walking in. Got that bag packed by the front door. Like,
it's like
real, man.
I think was it Chris Rock or something like
I stole that from Chris Rock.
I got this big ass house, but just in case some white man come home to say I'm in this house, I'm about to bag by the door.
Yeah, and that was what I was referencing. Was that exact scenario? Because just in case, man. You know, and it's like I still look on this one of those Facebook groups in St. Louis Hospitality, St. Louis Hospitality something. Mm-hmm. I'm still like, if I need to, there's a job here, there's a job here. Like, but then, like, when you know, the numbers for the first 2 weeks without advertising, the people I work with are like, holy shit, we've never been this busy before. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm doing what needs to get done. Cool. Yeah. Got it. You know, like, and then I'm like, all right, I go into what I like to call operator mode. I'm just like, all right, let's go. It's still, I mean, the thing that I was like, yeah, how can I disguise it?
Keep going. Don't keep going. I'm gonna push through with you.
But man, the shit is so much fun. Mm-hmm. And it is a lot of fun. But I'm just like, okay. Like micro, it's fun. But macro, I'm like, I don't have that push where it's got to be more. Mm-hmm. But I want better out of myself. Yeah. You know? And I think I'm going the right way. Nobody fucking knows.
No. I mean, you got the right people around. People that don't have no reason to support is supporting on random nights for no reason. You know,
just showing.
Like I say, the Blues won, the Raptors won. You on a bar. The world's finna end, so
we're done.
Make the most of it until it's over.
Fuck it, man. Let's go.
We number one Iran bomb away from a whole nuclear war, and it's a wrap. Nukes in the air, baby.
Let me tell you like this: the Blues won, the Raptors won. We got hit up from a meeting 6 months ago. Mm-hmm.
I fucking forgot all about it. Yeah, I haven't thought. I'm like, fuck it. I told the story. Like, we signed to a major. We out of here.
Yeah, but
then I forgot. Yeah, back to making music.
Yeah,
back to
we got back to it, but like, you know, I still, you know, I stopped talking about it with you because it was just too much on us. Like trying to keep talking about it. Mm-hmm. Like it was just
too much other shit to do.
Yeah. But we went back and we just stayed on the grind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's weird that everything that happened today, and then all of a sudden, the motherfucker's like, "Oh hey guys,
look who we have here." Whatever you thought you were gonna give us, we won't double now.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Oh, you think you're taking this amount?
See, that was good when we first showed up that day.
6 months ago. It wasn't 6 months.
No, it was maybe 2, 3.
No, was it?
No,
yeah, I guess it was.
What month is this?
I don't know. I don't even know what
we're in June, so maybe it was like in April.
I remember it was sunny out.
Okay, that doesn't help. We had plenty of sunny days. So.
Have we though?
I mean,
we haven't had sunny weekends. I know that. It's a goddamn bar owner. We've had fucking 12 of the last 14 weekends. It's fucking rained. It's raining right fucking now. It's not raining money, I can tell you that. Because, goddamn it, I wouldn't be here if it was raining fucking money.
It's raining. Wait, wrong song. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Anyway, so Marcus and I have a meeting on Monday.
What time? I'm off at 2.
I don't know. I'm supposed to call him after 2.
Yeah, good. It works. I'll be off till there.
I'll call him at like 5.
I'm supposed to record at 7. But we can push it back.
No, it's fine.
I love it. I have something to do.
You think we're going to drive over to that motherfucker?
No.
He's coming to the trap, bro.
I've done my pissing in
yeah.
I've done my pissing by the porta potty at the rich man's house. Next time I'm pissing in the house.
And the dude's only worth $250 million.
Oh, yes, baby. That's light. Yeah, that's light.
Right. I think I have
$200. He ain't on Jay-Z money.
I think I might have $250 in my bank account right now.
I know I don't. What I have in my pocket is all I got till next paycheck. Oh, fuck. That's all by the explicit means too. So I was talking about sick days.
No, fuck that. Here's where he's gonna meet us. They're gonna meet us at Colorado Ship of Fools at 3457 Morganford Rd. They're gonna meet us there, and that's where we'll sign.
Yeah. Today, I gotta make a playlist. I need all the Drake
records. with Drake playing in the background as we record us signing that deal.
I need Diamond dancing playing while we sign. Sipping on Don Perignon for no reason.
That song has not been played in Colorado.
You're a liar. I played it the other night. Remember?
Yeah. That's what it snuck up on me.
Yeah.
Liquor snuck up on me.
Yeah.
That's right, you did.
It did.
After I took the handcuffs off the jukebox. What's been drinking that dirty? I took the handcuffs off the jukebox. Now everybody's having a great goddamn time.
Isn't it amazing how you take the training wheels off and let the youth be youthful and enjoy? I put so much money in that goddamn box. I talked to Fred. She was like, I got 60 credits ready right now.
So thank you for giving me half of those. I got that goddamn check came in from the jukebox and the ATM and the pool and all that shit. I was like, whew. They had all that playoff money on that motherfucker.
Oh, Gloria! Which is it's a horrible song and it's taken away from the hockey. You listen to it like this. No, who listens to this? But
hey, whatever.
It worked.
Her estate got a lot of money.
Yes, she did.
I mean, I don't know if it's a lot of money, but they got money they weren't expecting.
More than what she had? Exactly.
Well, she did, but, I mean.
So, well,
you know.
We all gotta die.
Right. If he dies, he dies.
If she dies, she dies. That sucks. I'm sorry.
I mean, wasn't that bad, though?
Who was?
If she dies, she dies.
No, I mean, she had to die. We all gotta go.
We all die.
She got a chance to be the best creative she can be.
At least she didn't get taken out by the robots.
True, because that's what we.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
She got the easy way out.
Yeah, I mean,
the word that made sort of sense.
Right
now, I mean, some fuck shit.
Right, like when the robots come, I don't even know if I want to put up a fight. I think I might want to just like, nah, man, you got it, bro. I don't know. Do you want to put up a fight? I mean, we can put up a fight.
I mean, no, I do. I want to like just shoot stuff till they get me. All right, guy, got it.
I mean, but I think it'll be so fast. They'll be
very efficient.
Yeah.
Very efficient extermination.
Like, I don't think it'll be like Terminator style where they're chasing. Like, I think they'll be so fast that like it'll just be like we'll be in the trap doing a podcast, and all of a sudden we won't even see it coming.
They'll let us put carbon monoxide in the house. We're like, huh. So
right. I mean, if I fall asleep and die, that's cool.
I prefer to die in my sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to drown, man. I think drown would suck.
Or fire.
Fire.
No.
Damn.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Call my Bob's at 643-457 Morganford Rd, 61. I'm gonna get my address 616.
But I think when all the chaos happens and the robots start going crazy, I think I'll be like, I told you! I told all y'all motherfuckers. We'll be last podcast, like they're knocking the door down and I'm like, get it out! Get it out! Send it! Just so everybody knows that we were right.
Upload it. Someone will find it eventually.
It's like 98, 99. I'm like,
hold him off.
Hold him off. Dude, we don't have much. Marcus, what are we?
Hold on.
99, 100. And then,
that's it.
And
that's it. Hopefully find the footage somewhere down the road and press play or charge the iPad or the camera. What is this? Who are these guys?
These guys are idiots, but they...
Are these apostles? Are these guys Jesus? Like, I mean, what is this? I mean, who knows what the world gonna tell you who and what we are by the time they find this footage.
Right.
Somewhere.
I mean, fuck, is this 20?
We're gonna stretch out 19.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I figured we'd do something special for 20.
Yeah, 20's gotta be something real
This is 19.25.
Like John Hamm?
We'll see.
He doesn't respond to my DMs. I don't know.
He will.
He will.
He will very shortly.
He will.
Yeah, it's on the way.
What if we get the $250 million man on?
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be real dope.
That'd be a good 20. We can roll. We stretch the fuck out of 9. We can do. Yeah. We feel great to do 19. So we got 19.25, 0.5, 0.75.
Right.
But it would be a 20.
I mean, maybe we could angle it in. I mean, that dude. I mean, let me put it to you like this. He's a way more nice guy. No, I shouldn't say that. He is way more. I mean, you met him. You shook his hand. Like, we both shook his hand.
Yeah.
Like, the dude was cool as shit.
Yeah.
He didn't look well. He looked kind of emaciated, but he was coming back from the city.
Yeah, travel. He was doing international travel.
He went to Mexico. So the motherfucker went from Mexico to, like, I think he went to, like, Mexico, Belgium, California, New York.
His passport lit.
Yeah, and then back to there, and in like, I think like 14 days.
Damn.
That's fucking insane to me, man.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, but I want to see what that's like, though.
Fuck my passport like it stole something. Yeah. Hit these fucking stamps.
I mean, and the guy, you know what's the difference between him and us is nothing. He's the same human being that went to law school. Right. So, I mean, he went to law school and he figured out a niche and he fucking dumped on that niche and fucking made a fuck ton of money.
And stayed with his friend. He stayed true to himself. He was being nobody but himself. To where I can sleep at night knowing I lost, I won on my terms.
And then after he got that money, he created a company that's worth $800 million now. All because he did stay true. And he created an online gambling site. But whatever, sportsbook. Which I'm totally down with.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I tell you what, I respect the fuck out of that dude. And maybe there were some plates he was spinning along the way that may have fell. And people have a negative thought
impression of him.
Yeah, impression.
That's it, because the people don't know nobody. Know. We only know. We judge people on our experience interpretations.
Yeah, like I talked about last episode. There's plates that I've been spinning for a while that have fell and broken. They fell, and all I can do is say I'm sorry.
If you ain't living, you ain't broke. You ain't doing shit. If you ain't broke a few plates, you not living your best life.
Right. And it was it was one of those things where I didn't mean to break the plate. I had no intention to break the plate. But I wasn't able to give it the attention, and so it broke.
Yeah.
And all I can say is, I'm sorry, and always forward, bro.
Is it too? Yeah, that's it.
But like when people focus on everything that happened in the past.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Yeah, man.
I can barely remember last week. I'm not going to hold on to some shit happened years ago.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like, I hate. You hang with friends that bring up some shit that's in the past. Like, bruh, you still telling the same fucking story? Mm-hmm. I tell about my friends from the past shit. I don't tell about no fucking stories about what we did.
Right.
I'm talking about what we finna do. Either what we doing or what we finna do. Right. That's it. If the past come up because it's Flashback Friday or Throwback Thursday, and that's a picture.
and that's what, or Memory Monday. I just came up with that one.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
Exclusive.
Damn, that's good.
Memory Monday.
Usually that's me to come up with that. That was a good one. God damn, bless you, sir. Boy, all that blood flow is making you a fucking beast. That is Memory Monday. I love it.
God damn, that's good.
Hashtag Memory Monday.
Oh, I'm excited. So, man,
that shit.
The the people like to focus on the scars is what I like to refer to it. The scars, like how you're scarred, how you're hardened. To me, it's like it's like, yeah, I have a scar on me from something that happened to me in the past. Mm-hmm. But I use it as motivation. I don't use it as something to hold me back. Mm-hmm. When you start letting them scars hold you back,
you doing them scars no justice.
No,
they're there to teach a lesson and remind you of the lesson and let the lesson propel you forward. It's a fuel.
But
to go
how long out of your life did you let the scars hold you back? Because those scars held me back forever. I let them hold me back because I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think we ain't that shit. Mm-hmm. I own a fucking bar, but I still owe people money for helping me get that started. Mm-hmm. That somebody asked me like, hey, did you why didn't you save your first dollar when you made a sale? Because I don't give a fuck about that first dollar.
Yeah, well,
that's the first of many. That's cool. All I care about is the last dollar.
I invested that dollar in a young lady, her college fund at an adult establishment. That's where I put my first dollar.
Right.
I put my money back into the community.
I'll tell you like this, man. Like, I didn't give a fuck about that first dollar. That first sale was like, cool. You want to buy another? You want to buy a shot too? Mm-hmm. Like that's the way I look at it, man. Like, everybody wants to be sentimental about the first dollar. Like, that's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah,
that's like celebrating victories, man. Like,
it's like I'm babysitting my kids. No, motherfucker, you don't babysit your shit. That you spend time with your kids,
right? Oh my God, yes. God damn, man.
I'm babysitting my kids. No.
I'm gonna babysit. Yeah, no,
that's your shit.
You're taking care of your kids, motherfucker.
I take care of my kids. You're supposed to. I don't know if that's not. You don't get applause for that, sir.
No.
You get applause for doing it right. No. It's like if I donate money, I don't put my name on it. I just say anonymous and put money in the foundations I want to go. It's not a
right. What would George Steinbrenner say? He said something to the effect of,
"The boss.
It's not charity. It's not charity if more than 3 people know about it." Or something like that. Mm-hmm. Something along those lines. I mean, like, I don't need the validation. Mm-hmm. I don't need any of that shit. Like, I don't need somebody telling me, oh, you're doing great things. Like, no, man, that's the plan. I mean, I listen to it because because I'm not a fucking complete asshole. Mm-hmm. But, like, like, explaining, here's been my quandary. Hopefully I use that word right.
No, you did. That's a good word.
But here's my quandary has been like being super patient with the people I'm involved with in Colorado Bob Shipping Fools at 3457 Morganford Rd about explaining the bar industry. To me, it's put the money in there and let's go. Mm-hmm. You just hang on to the coattails. I got it.
Yeah.
But then trying to explain it, it's like, well, why did you spend this amount of money here? Not that it's happened yet, but for instance, and I'm like, fuck. In my head, I'm like, fuck. But on the outside, I'm like, well, we needed this, this, and this, and this. And I explained it. And then they're like, oh, okay, man, that makes sense, And the more patient I am with them, the more patient they are with me when I'm talking about, when they're talking about business stuff that I don't understand.
Correct.
Hey, we need a P&L, profit and loss report. Well, fuck, man, I have a register. I don't have a POS. I have a register where I'm banging in the amounts. Like, how the fuck am I going to tell you about the P&L whenever I don't even know how to work this register completely, Like,
this is from the 40s, sir.
Right. Yeah, exactly, 100%. 100%.
That was the worst slot machine sound on this fucking board.
And, one of my really good friends, Jeff, he made a statement because, just so everybody knows, he owns the real estate. So he made a statement to me about, like, basically corporate talk about wanting to know all this stuff. And, I was like, what? I'm like, I got offended for a second, and I was like, no, dude, he just doesn't know any better. And, like, I was stressing the fuck out of it because it was, like, finance stuff that I'm learning.
Yeah.
And then the guy that invested in me called me. He was on that same email. And he called me, and he was like, hey, man, let's meet. I was like, all right, man, I'll be free this time. And he came by, and, we went out back of Bob's, and I was sitting there. He could tell my face. He could see it. And he's like, hey, I want to stop by because he was an executive VP at Citibank he worked for Citibank for like 20 years in New York, right? So he was on that corporate side, and he worked his way up to executive VP. He knows where Jeff is at with his company because they were the same level. And he's like, I read the email. He's like, I knew from reading that, like, that you weren't going to understand it. Not that you're stupid. He's like, I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm not saying anything like that. He's just like, that was straight up corporate talk. And he's like, you're an operator of this place. He's like, I want you operating. He's like, he's like, I'm here for you. And then he broke down everything in that email that Jeff was talking about. And, dude, all the stress that was on me trying to figure out how to do all that shit just evaporated.
Yep.
Man. And he's like, I don't want you to think he's... And I told him, I was like, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at Jeff. I'm not. I was like, he's not the enemy. I was just like, I don't understand what the fuck he wants.
Yeah. I don't speak Spanish. I'm learning, but you're speaking fluently because this is your first and second language. I'm learning this.
Right.
And you're talking at a level of where I'm catching every third word. And you're like frustrated. I don't comprehend. Well, I speak English.
Right.
I speak bar. I don't speak corporate.
Right. And
like if I would say bar to you, you'd be like, what?
Right. Yeah. And that's what he was saying. He was just like, I knew from reading that. He's like, he's been out of the corporate game. He's been working for himself for, I think, 7 years now or 8 years now. And he's like, I knew from reading an email, like, you weren't going to understand it, and I didn't want you to get frustrated. I didn't want you to get stressed. He's like, that's why I reached out to you immediately. He's like, because you're an operator of this bar. He's like, I want you operating. He's like, I don't want you stressing about that stuff. I want you in there doing your thing. And, now I'm using his accountant to run all of the finance stuff to get those stats that Jeff wanted. And I don't blame Jeff for wanting those stats. I get it. I understand it. But when I'm looking at that, and that's probably 70 hours worth of stuff that it would take me 70 hours to get Jeff those stats he wants.
Yeah.
I don't have 70 hours to sit and do something I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
I'm in there making sure everything's flowing, everything's working.
Because I'm worrying about that. I'm not producing numbers.
Right.
If I'm out in the more time I'm on the field, the better the numbers are. So let's find someone that can do the analytics. Let me be the athlete on the field.
Yeah, exactly. That's like taking LeBron off the fucking court. Like, I don't want LeBron over here doing fucking arithmetic. I want the motherfucker out there playing.
Yes.
And
dropping buckets out here.
Yeah, and that's exactly what McDuck said.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we're calling the McDuck now. Mm-hmm. So that's exactly what he said. He was just like, no, you need to be operate. You need to. He's like, I will teach you. You know, they will teach you. He's like, you need to be there doing that. He's like, this is literally going to be the best dive bar, new age dive bar is the coin I turned. Mm-hmm. But he's like, this is going to be the best new age dive bar in the city. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I need you there doing that.
Yeah.
I was just like,
yeah,
like cried a little because I was just like, thank you.
Knowing you have a good team, man.
Yeah,
like, a genuine good team of good people.
Right.
Because
that's all we surround ourselves with. You and I both. Like,
can't have no other way.
We have no negative people in our life. You know, even today, you know, when I went and mopped and did all that stuff, you know, I got the call from the homies and they came through and, you know, changed locks and then we're like, hey, this is what we need to do the bar. And I was just like, yeah, 100%. So some big changes coming up, just making it better. Mm-hmm. Well, I think I told you this already, but let all the people know, all the 9. No, we'll probably say 12 to 14 people to listen. So, on Tuesday, I got there open. Then the person that was supposed to work that night called me, told me they couldn't make it. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I can't go home and shower. So I was bartending, and then a couple homies showed up. I hadn't seen them in a minute. Mm-hmm. And they're HVAC. They own an HVAC company, right? Mm-hmm. They were sitting there. They're sitting at the bar for about 10 minutes. And then got them a couple Jack and Cokes. They're sitting there for about 10 minutes. And they're like, Cecil, your AC's not running right. I'm like, all right, man, I'll get to it tomorrow or whatever, you know, like, it was busy shit, you know, and next thing I know, they, like, disappeared, came back, like, and they were in their, like, not necessarily, like, nice clothes, but they're in their, I'm out at the bar clothes, you know?
Casual clothes.
Casual.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, they come back, like, 30, 45 minutes later, a little sweaty, got some dirt on them, like, man, we fixed your AC. You're, really close to costing about $5,000 to fix it. I'm like, wait, what? So they cleaned the AC and did like this maintenance check and like charged it and then changed the filters out, all that shit.
Yep, that's free maintenance. I remember working at the HVAC company I used to work back in the day.
Yeah,
you man. Charge every year for that maintenance. It's like even like a car, you oil change. You gotta keep check the shit out, wash it off, hose the filter the shit out. Because if you don't,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
Right. So then I was just like, I noticed it got like really cold in there. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, let me buy your tab. And they're like, no. They're like, we will be able to tell our wives next week that we need to go and check in on our work so we can come back.
When you have friends, you don't have no problems.
Right. And it was just I was just like, fuck it, man. Thank you guys so much. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, thank you, man.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me pay for the tab. They wouldn't let me buy them a drink. They wouldn't let me buy them a shot. You know, they wanted to pay for everything, and they fixed my fucking AC and saved me $5,000.
Yeah,
that's the shit that, like, without a good tribe, man, you can't. I know people want to lone wolf it, man, but you have to have people around you.
Yeah, you got to. You have to value those that value you. And do it with always the best intention, execution. Like you can't do dope shit by yourself. You gotta find a pack, but also you gotta know when to let certain people go out of their pack as well. Sometimes you hold on to the wrong people.
Hardest, man.
Yeah, it is.
The hardest.
Yeah, it is. It is. You just gotta know at some point everyone's runway is a little bit longer than somebody else's. You gotta be open to the next one.
Right.
You know, you gotta enjoy and hold on to them for as long as you can. But when it's over, it comes down to either you or him. Or you, me or her, or whatever it might be. You got and you got to see it as cool. That's over, but I made room for the next person to give me my next level up. You know what I'm saying? To everyone has only so much room to teach you so much stuff, know. So you have to be open to the next level of people. Like if I felt that way, like if I'd have felt that way to hold on to people like that, we wouldn't be here because I'd have hold on to people that I've outgrew.
Right.
That I still keep in contact with and see what's going on and blah blah blah. But like, this is what I'm doing now, and you can get in, get down, and lay down. Almost like you can. Doors open, you can kick it in. I'm prepared for you, but like I'm gonna keep going forward.
Yeah, and I mean, perfect example today. The people I was hanging out with today that came in. Mm-hmm. Like I hadn't talked to them in a minute. I love them, and they're some of my best friends. Yeah, but we
went through all kind of wars and battles with a lot of scars, a lot of bodies.
Yeah, there's a body count. Of bodies. there's a body count with those two, man. There's a body count. But then they come in and just like see it. Mm-hmm. They knew about it. Yeah, but then they come in and see it, and then they want to use their skill set to help me. And it was just like, really, we could do that. We can make these changes that we want to make to the bar, and like, yeah, man, like you've inspired us to be better and do more things and just not be satisfied with being normal. Mm-hmm. Like we just bought our first house on our own to flip. Mm-hmm. They've done 35 houses for this other motherfucker, man. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're all family, but still, But now they're going on their own. They're like, motherfucker, if you can do it, mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, I know. If I can do it, anybody can fucking do anything.
You can live through anything if magic made it,
right? But the shit. Let me tell you, Marcus. When I tell you what we're about to do is gonna change that whole fucking place. I'm telling you, man. Like. It was like, let me see. It was like when they brought in The Rock to be in Fast and Furious. Remember how it just supercharged everything? Mm-hmm. What we're about to do to Colorado Bob Ship of Fools at 3457 Morganford Road is like bringing in The Rock. Yeah. Franchise Viagra. Like I'm telling you right now, it's a minimal amount of money, but it's hard work. Mm-hmm. But it's gonna change the whole fucking game. Where I'm telling you, man, like without even building the big old deck, I'm gonna raise those numbers that he was doing before by 90%.
That's fucking easy, bro. I mean, good.
Yeah. Good. And then, but then add the big old deck on top of the changes inside. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, between the changes that are going to be made inside and that big old deck, mm-hmm. I'm gonna do $1 million. $1 million fucking dollars. You heard it here first. $1 million fucking dollars.
Do I have a good sound for that? Keep talking.
Soulardians exclusive. Yeah, I mean it's close. It's not bad. Nah.
No game winner. I think I do have a horn. What is this? That was a failure.
So yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like it's. Man, I can't wait to show you after we go to Bob's after this. You don't have to run volleyball or anything, do you?
No, I don't do that. I work tomorrow at 8, but you don't do shit.
AM?
Yeah. I gotta show up. That's all. Yeah.
But like I was so hyped. Still so hyped. Like that shit will take basically I'm gonna say 2.5, but it'll be 3 days. Be close 3 days, and then the game has changed, my friends.
3 days to what? To build a deck?
No.
Oh, to make the improvements you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. And it's just gonna look fucking dope.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's gonna look fucking dope, and you guys at home don't get to hear what it is. You just have to come down and see.
At 3457 Morganford Rd,
63116.
Holla at your boy.
So anyway, let's get back on the track, man. Sorry, I made this podcast totally about me, and
I do it all the time. It's okay. It's nice to see somebody else. It's nice to have somebody else go about this.
Right. So Oh shit! I just realized it that you have a High in the Glass shirt on.
Yeah, I got a High Off the Glass
Why
shirt.
Is it THA?
Black people like to make shit.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
You know, believe me, this has been producing that show has been definitely a learning curve for myself.
Someday you can look back at it and be like, I can't believe I did that. With
patience and understanding, because I'm used to having all control, creative control. So now dealing with another person that has that, it's like he has great ideas and perspectives, which I appreciate. But I'm like, who are you talking to? It's my ego shows up. It's me.
Yeah.
And so I catch it in conversations to where I'm like, I see what you're saying, but I don't want to explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing. But then I remember, as the producer, okay, you're this is your show, ish. But if I press delete, you would have no goddamn show.
Hey, here you go, man. No, here you go, man. Here's your recording. Put it out.
Exactly.
You used our stuff. You used our stuff to record this, and I put it here. Just give him the thumb drive. Like, here you go, man. There's your show. Get it out.
Right. Well, that's my guy, man. Like, I've known him when I was.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy. It's gonna work out. But it's like I say, I called it. It's an ego thing. Like, we have conversations, and I'd be having those. I'd be getting short and shit. Like, D, stop. Like, Marcus, calm down.
You did it yourself. You did it yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself.
You played yourself.
I love that dude. He is great. But like I was telling you that one day when we introduced the show, like the way he was trying to
that 20 minutes of that conversation.
God dang.
Just to bridge those gaps, like it was like a macro and micro conversation. Like I was sitting here like I'm gonna wait till they get done. I'm gonna bridge this gap because he's not quite grasping what Cecil's saying. And they're saying the same thing, but on two different floors of the same building. Y'all in the same fucking building.
Right.
Two different fucking floors.
It's my fault. I wasn't explaining it well enough. I didn't realize. Him and I never went to a deep thought conversation. So it was my fault. I should have explained it better, but I thought I was explaining it as well. Like, talking to you, you get it. Yeah. And I figured but I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a joke, but I was like, nah.
But even me, like it was me, and Brandon chilling on the back, and like Brandon the same way. I don't have to say a lot of words to Brandon. We get it.
Yeah.
So it's like short verbs, strong verbs, short sentences. So I don't have to explain shit. I just say a couple things. You get it. Has his own way of thinking and approaching things, which I respect. And you need those. You need those things that challenge your thought process, to either prove that you're right or wrong.
Right.
And we spent 20 minutes listening to you. Like, no, let me tell you why you're wrong. You can't do this. It's like, bro, if we're gonna make this work, and you have a great concept, I think the marijuana and basketball is a beautiful marriage. It's two easily accessible markets. They're both growing. Right. Always active. Like, the concept is amazing. But you can't do this and not be on Instagram, bro. Yeah. You have to create you can have privacy in this business, but you gotta have a level of
once you put your shit out there and you have a fucking show, there's no privacy.
It's a wrap, bro.
Like, I know that now.
I'm like, how you not on Facebook?
We both knew that going in.
Yeah.
We were and we ain't done shit yet.
We ain't done shit.
But you can't want okay, here's my thing. You can't want us to get your show out there and not be on social media.
Yes, they want to engage with you, not me.
Right. Yeah.
You are the star. Like, I love being a star.
I mean, if that's what you want, and you want your privacy, and you don't want people to know about you, whatever. Well, then
this ain't for you.
One, you're in the wrong business. But two,
I want to be an actor, but I don't want nobody to see me.
Right.
What?
But then two, when stuff starts rolling in monetarily, you're not getting all of it, bro. If I'm having to do all the legwork for you, I'm having to do all this, and you just get in front of that mic, but homie.
And I love the work, and I love the process. Like, I love everything about podcasts and learning about it. And like I told you about this week, getting on that platform just to find advertising, just understanding the market and the industry and being and reading the stuff and spending time understanding as much. It's nothing like the liquor industry or bar industry. You have to read the literature. Yeah. You have to be involved in information. Yeah. It's like, okay, this is, I'm seeing what the big people are doing and where the lanes. You have to understand that when you're creating the process. But you got to win home first. You got to win where you at, then go forward. Okay, so you want to carry the show. I got to go take this.
So,
you just talk. I'm going to go.
Yeah, I got it. So, reiterating what Marcus is saying is that, people want a lot of things in life. They want, they want success. They want all this other stuff, but they don't want to put in the work. And the problem with that is, I'm not, we're not going to put the work in for him. We're not going to, do all the work, and then you just come in and you're not the fucking rock star, bro. Like, we started BBC, Big Budda Communications, on my fucking couch. Nobody else did that. Marcus and I did that. We created this on our couch, on my couch. We $125 laptop and a $30 mic. We started this. You're not gonna come in and you got this great idea for a show and not put in the same work, because you know what? The BBC is gonna start charging for airtime. So I was saying that, like, how we welcome back, Marcus. Welcome back.
I'm back.
So I was.
The bathroom's beautiful. It's
Is it clean now?
It's amazing. I almost didn't want to use it. It was so.
Who cleaned it?
The queen of the house. Yeah.
I didn't think it was possible. We're seeing less of each other than we were before. I didn't even think it was possible.
She texts me on Juneteenth. When the last slaves was freed in June 1865 in Texas.
Oh, is that for real?
Yeah, because I think the Civil War ended in '63. But by the time the slaves in Texas found out when the Union soldiers showed up, it was 1865. So it's called Juneteenth. It was the last slaves were freed from.
And she texted you about that?
Yeah, because I promoted the shit out of that shit.
Right.
But I'm black. I might do a little coke, and I save the women. I don't do the other stuff. I'm a blues. I'm a black Muslim Jew. But I celebrate Juneteenth.
So wait,
God damn it, keep it together. All right.
8:54 or whatever.
Why give him 5:51?
Well, I was 8:54 as a time. I don't know.
What does that do with anything?
I got it. God damn.
That's why I said the queen, Budda house.
The queen today. You were saying earlier. Did you send her that thing that from EVD? Evolution of Dave.
No, I didn't send it to her directly, but I will.
All right.
I'll text it to her. Yeah, I should have. I'm gonna play. That's the speaker shut on.
Dude, do you want to put it out now?
I just want to play because I think it's dope.
I mean, it's dope, but. All right, guys.
Approached me actually last year.
Hold up.
That's all from the top.
This is embarrassing. Not embarrassing, it's dope.
Maybe I should play it from actual phone, not from the IG. Here we go. And I'm going to make sure we see it. We hear it, I guess. Here we go.
So one of my subscribers, a lovely chap called Cecil Adams, he approached me actually last year.
Why does motherfucker speak right on? All right, I'm gonna try this again, guy, because clearly I am not good at producing a show.
So, okay, so the producer, Marcus Boston, is playing something that dropped today.
He approached me actually last year, describing how he enjoyed the videos that I've been putting out on the Wim Hof, and actually they'd had a bit of an impact on his life, which was wonderful to hear. So much so that he's really changed his life. You know, the Wim Hof method has really helped act as a catalyst for change. And anyway, he's now bought a bar in Missouri. Anyway, the Soulardian district, and He's also set up and created a podcast, which I highly recommend you checking out on Spotify or whatever other online method you want to use. It's called the Soulardians, as described or as depicted.
The Soulardians.
T-shirt of mine. His merchandise is rather good, by the way, if you want to check that out.
That is Evolution of Dave. Gave us a shout out on the gram wearing a beautiful red men's t-shirt of the Soulardians you can get from buyjack.com/the Soulardians. Once again, that's buyjack.com the Soulardians to buy your merchandise and have your official tribal wear.
So Dave, he's actually, what number podcast is he?
Shit, Dave was,
I know he was the first 10, but I don't remember which one.
Maybe
7 or 8. Yeah. So he Dave has a YouTube channel, Evolution of Dave, and then his Instagram is good. But I found him when I first started doing the Wim Hof breathing technique, and I was at a low point, and not a low. I wouldn't say low point. It wasn't like, I don't want anybody to think that was like
on the edge of
anything.
Thrown all the way.
Yeah. No, I was just like
episode 8.
Episode 8?
January 26th when it came out.
God damn, really?
Yeah.
He wants to be back on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know. He wants to be on with both of us.
Yeah.
If you're listening to the podcast, you probably listen to the episode, but I was at a point where it was like I was tired of being who I was. I was ready to be better. I was ready to move forward. And I was exploring this Wim Hof thing because I started listening to Aubrey Marcus' podcast, Joe Rogan's podcast. They talk about Wim Hof. And I looked through Wim Hof quite a bit, and like I wasn't quite understanding it. So one day I decided to search on YouTube Wim Hof breathing. Dave's video came up, and I read it, watched it, and he really explained everything. And it made me feel like, oh, you good, dude. Just keep doing it. And it changed everything, man.
Yeah.
It changed everything. I think 2 months later, I bought the laptop and bought the mic, and then did a couple podcasts trying to figure out how to get them out. Then I was like, hey, Marcus, hey man, I'm doing this thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Can you come not know what the fuck I'm doing with me?
And that was so funny. I mean, when we started, I was like, okay, well, let Cecil just lead the way. All these extra people, all these hands in the pot. Like, what is that? Is that Adele? Not Adele. Adele.
Not Adele.
That's a better way we can do this. I don't know what it is, but let me see if I can figure it out.
I'm like, yeah, man, I got this podcast thing I'm doing. I don't know.
Let's give this to this other guy.
Remember your first podcast? He had a fucking. We gotta save it. We gotta save all the reminiscing for another time. We're still on that grind.
Yeah.
But.
Oh man.
But.
Ooh, episode 5. Thank you, Jesus. God, man. I mean, we had introduction 1, 2, 3, 4. Byron and Matt. Thank you, Jesus. When I didn't put gas in my car and I found a good mechanic.
God, I love that we're documenting everything through it, man. It's so fucking great. I can't wait to look back on this. Yeah. God damn, we're some fucking
just seeing how I figured out how to properly like hashtag and mark and shit, like and just using emojis and just like, god damn.
When was our first one? When did the first one go on?
First one came out 12/11/18. That was introduction episode, which was like 15 minutes, and then I guess that same day episode 1 was 31 minutes.
And now,
then number 2 was Rusty. Then 3, I don't even know who the fuck was on there because I didn't label it, nobody name on it. Must have been us shooting the shit because it was almost 2 hours. We'd be bullshit.
Oh no, that's the one when we were talking about the top hose in Hollywood or something like that. Yeah. Oh, top hose.
The floozies and she went through it. That was great. We went through that whole shit. Remember the episodes where you forgot to push the record button and we just didn't have video that week? Those are good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We're about, like, seriously, think about this. 12, 11, 18. We started this shit, right? Next fucking week, we're going to be doing a show in front of a fucking green screen. In a professional fucking studio with a dude that's worth $250 million.
That ain't better than BBC, though.
No, the trap is where it's at, bro.
Oh.
How did you drop the cap? God damn, dude, I'm on my second drink.
Are you blaming me for this?
Yeah.
I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like your tone. I don't like your tone one bit, sir.
One bit. I just don't know how we're gonna get from the studio back to the trap.
Back to Kobo?
How are we gonna get back? What I'm saying is, once we're over there on the other side of the river.
We gotta negotiate that.
There's gonna be drivers.
Yeah, we gotta either or a place that we can
they
stay till the next day or some shit. Like we need arrangements.
I mean, he's got
that's not being a writer.
He's got like 30 bedrooms in his fucking house.
That's fine. I just need the passcode to the garage.
Right. But it's.
Yeah.
God damn, man. Like, if everything pops off like that, I just I don't know how I'm gonna keep you from clapping so much when you're trying to prove your point.
I've really made a conscious decision
you've done great
to be more control of my emotions, keep the claps back.
But
down.
Dude, we've been in there. You've seen the drip in there. Nobody has drip.
That shit dry as fuck.
Right.
It's beautiful. It's
very
well made.
Beautiful
great
place.
People.
Yeah.
It's a very well established situation, but there's no culture in there. There's no seasoning to that chicken. It's a very well bred machine.
I mean, that's just a machine. But I think that I think that they as much as we need them for paycheck wise, and notoriety, whatever. But they need us.
Yeah. We have things you can't put price on.
Right.
I mean, I mean, I can't be bought fully.
I can.
Parts of me is for sale.
Right. Oh, I can be bought.
Yeah, I have parts of me that's absolutely for sale.
Yeah.
The highest bidder.
Yeah.
But there's some parts you can never. It's not enough money in the world for, and it's not for sale.
But I think that if they want to just, help us massage that part of ourselves to make that part of ourselves better.
I'm doing this for them. I'm doing it for myself. I'm happy where I'm at. Right. I want to make them better.
Right. Exactly.
I'm giving back to them.
I'm helping you.
Yes.
Right. But at the end of the day,
Marcus Boston for president 3030. Ooh, no, wait. 2026. Nope, that's way too soon. Nope, 2040.
I think
we might be out of it. We might be dead by then.
I mean, just saying, like,
aliens might show up and some shit like
No, it's robots. There's too much shit. Like, okay, let's break this down.
20 years. That's ready for office.
Yeah, you could.
2025.
You could, but do you want to burden yourself with working for somebody else?
For the people.
I know.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want that responsibility, and I put myself in the spotlight all the time, but I don't want that responsibility.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Never mind, guys.
Yeah.
Strike that from the record. Marcus Boston will not run for political office.
No, I wouldn't let you. I'd be like,
we have too many demons.
Yeah. Yeah. Thick white chicks. They're... Sorry.
I hope that you're the one. Hey, relationships are stupid. You know what I like to do? What I want to do when I want to do it. God, I hate... It's all fun and games. So I feel I'm obligated to text you the next day.
Right.
I hate that shit.
Right.
Cause I'll wait 5 days. I will miss you for 5 days. You won't know till I'm ready to let you know. I hate feeling obligated. God, I hate that shit. But once again, I'm growing. I'm working. Like I'll be like,
but yeah, you still. But I think you feel the way that. Trying to come up with the words not to incriminate or say anything to her.
Because you are clean up on aisle one. Clean up on aisle one, please.
Yeah,
clean up on aisle one.
She told me she was mad about it. But I look at it like this. So I'm in this group chat with my friends from high school, and somebody brought up something about wanting another baby, and I was like, oh man. I replied back with, I would love to have another. I always want another kid, right? Mm-hmm. Until I want to do something at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I don't want another kid.
No.
No. And that's why you got to feel like in relationships. Like,
yeah,
I'm in a great relationship, and not everything's perfect. We grow together. Mm-hmm. Never ever will say it's perfect. We grow every time, all the time. We grind. We disagree about stuff, whatever. But if that relationship were to end for some reason, it's like, do I want to get back in one? I just.
It's too much shit to do.
There's too much shit to do. There's too much access to other people and other shit.
I feel limited to making somebody else happy when I be obligated to somebody else's happiness. But once again, this is coming from a person that has not been anything longer than 6 months. I've been single all my fucking life.
Right.
I've been evolving, moving, and shaking. But I'm at my best when I feel I have options to do what the fuck I want to do, and have conversations when I want to do it.
What have you thought about doing, like a polyamorous thing?
I don't even want to have that much work. I don't even want to be obligated to doing that shit. I want to just to be able to do what I want to do. I'll text you when I feel like it, and I respond when you text me. Not being devil's advocate. No, I want the smoke. Like a cigar bar.
My thing is like, but what about flip the role? Flip the role is basically what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So the role is there's a female you like that only wants to text you when she wants to text you. Mm-hmm. Are you going to be okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
My thing is like I say this all the time. We agree. Like we hustle. Mm-hmm. We don't live 9 to 5s. We live on a very fluid lifestyle and time schedule.
Right.
And if she doesn't understand, like I'm number one, my passion number 2, everybody else fall in line. And I don't say it to be an asshole, but like I'm in love with my passion.
Yeah.
Podcasting, touching people, making connection, building bridges.
Not physically.
Not like the Michael Jackson way. Like,
right, yeah.
Like making it, impacting people's
correct
lives.
Yes.
It's amazing people don't have the perspective on life as I do, especially women. Like I'm always baffled.
Hold on. I think that both sides, men and women, both.
Yes.
The people that we are around, they don't understand what the fuck we're doing.
No,
at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No question. No clue.
No clue. But I don't want to say that just women don't. But the homies don't get it either.
I throw men away. I throw men on the bus all the time. I say men are trash. I just start off the conversation. Yeah. Hey, beautiful. Men are trash. Let me start there. So we can start the same low point. I throw men under the fucking bus all the fucking time. Women are way more better than we are will ever be.
Yeah.
And I just because I've seen like even my upbringing. You tell when the booze get in. Even the way my mom has sort of raised me indirectly with, she's my stepdad's 37 or some shit. Mom's 54.
39, right?
You're older than my stepdad.
Oh, I thought it was the same age. No. Anyway, besides the point.
And at no point in my upbringing, and that every adult reverts back to their childhood, good or bad. It sort of molds their adulthood. Because either some shit you didn't handle, didn't happen to you, weren't prepared for, that you hold on to, and your perception on men, women, and children, it comes back to your childhood. My shit was clean as fuck. Like, my childhood was fucking clean,
right.
Low stress. My mom always kept a peaceful household, and so I always look for that peace in people I hang out with. I'm not dealing with no bullshit, bro. Like, you can be replaced. So my mom never gave me the impression where it's a man. She needed a guy to be in her life. Her value was in herself and her children, and she could be consistent with herself. So seeing her live that way indirectly, I've sort of modeled my own perception on life that way. I'm not dealing with nobody else's bullshit. Nothing comes in the way of my peace.
Correct.
Either you make it better, but you will not make it worse. I can do bad by my goddamn self.
Right.
And so anyone I have in my circle, friends or romance, you gotta bring some value to the table. Something. Or if not, then you could be at the fucking table. Either you are on the table or at the table. Either you food or you fucking eating. You got to choose which side you want to be on.
And yeah, there's nothing I can say to that.
That's
because that is, I say it a different way, but it's the exact same thing I say. Like you everyone in my life personally that isn't doing exactly what you said, I've eliminated. Not even by choice. It just happened, man. All the people that hate, I don't hear them. I don't even hear the shit anymore.
No.
People talk shit like, what are you guys doing? All this other bullshit. Like, oh, Cecil will make it 6 months running the bar. Blah blah blah. I mean, that's still determined.
Have fun at work tomorrow.
Right, exactly.
For somebody else. Guess what I work for? Me. Fuck out of here.
Right.
What do you get from hating?
I think it's just.
But it's not you. It's them.
Yeah.
They're projecting their own insecurities or flaws or lack of courage onto somebody else. I'm gonna give you. I've been wanting to hate on motherfuckers. I'm like, why am I hating? He's winning.
Right.
She's winning. Like, I should probably shouldn't. I know she.
It's to a point now with me where it's like, why am I gonna waste my fucking time on somebody that doesn't matter?
You ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. Like, I don't. What we doing?
Right. What we really doing?
What are we doing?
Right.
I want to hang around people that want to be dope. I want to just I do jobs I don't want to fucking do. I go to the hell and make a couple dollars and shit.
Right, right.
A couple shit like I've done so much shit I feel is valuable. I ain't got a goddamn dime.
Yeah. We haven't got paid one dime for what we're doing, but we just keep doing it.
Nickel and dime, and it's gotten better. Like it's always gotten better. The more we do it, I've gotten better. You've gotten better. I'm producing a podcast. I'm making a dime. Like, just what it is. Like
and dealing with the bullshit of having some fucking who was singer that was just a terrible person to deal with. I'm saying like you're dealing with somebody that just like is a lot to deal with. What I'm saying is like, and not getting paid a dime to deal with like and it's not. I'm not saying he's difficult at all.
No, shit. And it's not him. I get it. Like, but it makes me better.
Yeah.
If I want to be a prolific podcast producer, I want to do dope shit and put people on.
Right.
I have to be able to manage different personalities and educate in the process and enjoy what I'm doing. So regardless of where we go next, I'm still going to be the producer. I need this. Like, this is what I've created so far.
Right.
Let me learn from you guys first.
Right.
Let me shut my mouth and listen to what you guys got to say and learn. And then, okay, cool. Well, this is our viewpoint. This is where we want to deliver our message.
Yes.
How can we bridge the gap?
And I've told literally at least 1,000 people that all this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you, because I went down another path to getting to provide for the tribe and to do stuff for this, and you've stayed on point and you've got this shit done, man. And my partners, like the people I'm around, like Soulardians wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for Marcus Boston. And
you made me crying. Carrying the movies.
I mean, you're the one carrying the water on this, and I'm providing in a different way, but at the end of the day, we both know that we are sticking to the plan. We've had this plan for fucking how long now? It's I think of it like this. Here's how I think about it. When the St. Lunatics were coming up and they performed for the whatever company, and they were like, all right, we want all you guys, but we got to put Nelly's shit out first. Nelly's the one that's going to sell shit.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. And I'm not saying you're Murphy Lee. What I'm saying is that, I got to break away, and now I'm doing something that's going to provide some financial stability to this, what we're trying to do. But this was the plan from the beginning. Was I get put on. All right, cool. Now we can do what my passion is. Now we can do the passion, which is this, what we're doing right now. And we don't know what way it's going to come. Maybe it is the Colorado Bob Studios that does it. But we're doing it.
Yeah.
We're here. You know, we're this. I'm not saying the end game, but we're in the very early stage of being fucking great, man, and
Something
doing some
very
dope,
epic.
some
Very
dope
epic.
shit. Where people will be telling stories of seeing us out and being drunk at.
Mm-hmm. It's like the early days of The Rock.
Hey, mark that. Take that. The R word. That's the R word.
Hour and 14. So 51 and 114. That's where we at.
But you know, that's the stuff that I'm talking about, man. Like, yeah, they'll remember the moment when we were in the fucking basement, in the basement of a house, doing a podcast out of a room that's this big to where
this room had tires in it, a bike,
yeah,
a bunch of other shit,
yeah,
just hanging out,
right? And then you know, I honestly think that did you know? I don't know how long ago it was. It was probably a month ago. There's a lady, I never even heard of her podcast. I don't even know the name of it. But she did a live podcast in front of a sold-out crowd of 15,000 people.
Okay, hold that story. I gotta pee again.
Again?
Yep.
Damn.
Still broke.
So, anyway, this lady does this podcast, and my homie was just like, yeah, man, I bought my wife tickets to watch this podcast. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, no, she does this podcast in front of all these people, and she has, like, so I think it was like 75 locations she's doing it at, and it's selling out crowds. I'm like, holy shit, what? That's a thing? And so that's hopefully where we get to. I don't know, kind of rambling a little bit, but, you know, basically, we got some big shit coming up, and, you know, we'll get there, and I appreciate all of you people that listen, the 12 to 14 of you, maybe more, but, you know, we're just out here trying to produce a product that's, fucking dope. You back, Marcus? You good? You feel better? Feel better?
I'm back and I'm black.
All right. Well. So anyway, so she had a podcast that she did. I think it was at the Peabody.
Okay.
And sold out crowd, man.
Yeah.
She did the podcast in front of 15,000 people. Like, I'm like, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it was a thing.
Absolutely, bro. Like some of the podcasts, my favorite podcasts I listen to, like Brilliant Idiots, Joe Budden, 85 South Show. Like don't get me wrong, like Joe Budden was a rapper. Brilliant Idiots is like Charlemagne and like Andrew Schultz, comedian. Yeah. Charlemagne has 2 fucking New York Times bestsellers, and he's the radio host for they do touring on the podcast because they give authentic content. But I was on these fucking podcasts for podcasts was a thing.
Yeah. I
caught them like early fucking iPhone 6.5 or some shit before it was like a industry as it is now, where you have some of my favorite authors like Malcolm Gladwell has a podcast I love, and that kind of shit. So we're eventually we will be touring.
Yeah.
I think we have sort of how I model what we do after those people, because I think it's dope as shit to where at some point, once we really put money behind the machine and really get it, we have some dope fucking local. We have a dope shit. Like we have some dope shit. Like we can get there one day. Like we've been at 6 months and ain't put a dime behind marketing or pushing the shit out, just being consistent and building that shit. Like we put a couple dimes, not even quarters, a couple dimes behind it. This shit gonna fucking blow up. We have something. This has something very unique about us. And
we're getting shout outs from people that we don't even fucking like the Dave shout out. Now that was dope as shit. That's probably our best one. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait to watch the full episode. But then also like the other people that Podcast Missouri, like they're on our, they are on us. They just popping our shit all the time. And it's just. Do you think that the reason is because there aren't many people that are like you and I with our thought process and the way we do things, doing podcasts on this minuscule level, this smaller level, that the people that are doing it are basically not. Their drip is weak.
Correct.
Do you think it's one of those things where it's like, oh, these guys are fucking legit?
I think the way I've always thought about life is being diversity and inclusion. And I think what we deliver is, as much as we are the same, we are different. Mm-hmm. So everyone can find themselves in us. Because that's what I look for when any kind of media. I want to have some kind of human connection with somebody. Mm-hmm. And I see two things in podcasts as an industry. You see who does podcasts for themselves, who does it for a community. And the ones that I don't trust any kind of homogeneous room, which means if it's a whole room full of white people, I'm uncomfortable. Right. Whole room full of Asians, I'm uncomfortable. Whole room of black people, I'm uncomfortable. I need some different. You guys probably think the same, so you're not really challenging your thought process. But when a room full of mixed different cultures, experiences, now we're going to ping pong and grow. Because I'm gonna challenge some shit you think you right about, I'm right about, you wrong about. But that's how you grow. So any room that's homogeneous of all the same type of people has a very short runway. And being that all our podcasts, we work hard at having people that's not like us, different. Like all our circles are very diverse. Even if you look at all the episodes we had, no one's the same person. Right. Everybody's fucking different.
Well, except we had B. Will on twice, but
even
I love that dude. God damn, man.
I need B. Will's like we gotta do a model. We gotta do like a photo shoot. B. Will has to be
just flex the mirror, bro.
We gonna thought B. Will's out.
I mean, who's
B. Will?
I don't know who's more. I honestly don't know who's looks more like a model, B. Will or Jeff.
That's a combo photo shoot.
Oh, god damn, man.
I was just saying, like, between all three podcasts we have, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Just about. Like, this is probably the flagship, no question about it. Mm-hmm. And then Cognac and Hot the Glass. Between those three, I haven't seen nothing comparable to any. Right. Even when the motherfucker I found out had this. Oh, I'm glad we brought this up.
Oh shit!
So some motherfucker created a cognac room. I said, huh? I said, who done came for my neck? And now I'm looking at like, first episode was in April. I'll say so. Cognac room. And it wasn't like it's out North Carolina. I've done some stalking. I've listened to an episode. I wasn't.
How many episodes is there?
He started in April, so probably we in June. Not as many as Cognac, not as many as The Corner, but like, I mean, it is ultimately the same show to a degree. But I didn't see anything like Cognac before it was created. And even his whole layout is like not original. It's not really like I get what you're saying, but North Carolina, you might have like so there's a choice to be made. Either you say like, oh, you stealing my shit, or like I inspired the ethos.
Right.
You're welcome. I'm glad you but you gotta be consistent with the shit. So it's cool. You can do a copy, not better than an original.
Right. and no matter what he does with it, he's still always going to know that he wasn't the originator of it.
Right. What's up about Cognac Corner or Cognac Room?
Right.
I want to go to the corner.
Right.
You don't say I want the corner room. You say I want the corner office.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, your shit. My shit has a level of authentic and originality to it. Your shit, you just have a cigar and a cognac. That's not. I'm not impressed. I've seen that same Photoshop picture over on the gram. Right. That's not yours.
Right.
My shit, a little bit of work. Thank you, Fiverr.
Right. Fiverr.
The one time Cecil gets involved in.
No. Okay, hold up.
Oh boy, gave you a whole. Go ahead.
Okay, so my first that cartoon character I had done on Fiverr.
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire. That's
fucking
dope.
Fire.
Yeah, and then like the no, you have the one with the backwards hat with the. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, and then but
You know, the last 2 times, the dude took $50 from me.
Yeah,
he got me.
You caught the dick on that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, whatever. That dude has to live with that. You know, whatever. At the end of the day, it's $50. Yeah. $50. Give me this water.
Yeah. I still look at the first cover of Soulardians.
Oh, man, I just looked at that thing. I was like, God damn, man.
Who's talking?
What? Are you good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So,
guys. The Soulardians. It's like it's supposed to be.
I love how you look like $1 billion, and I'm just all like,
That's some humbling shit, boy.
that's fast, Cecil, right?
I'm like, goddamn. People call me insurance salesman. The science teacher.
That's back when. That's when we were working for Live Now, wasn't it?
No, that was
this one's from Live Now.
That was from Live Now, yeah. That other one's from when I was after my big brother's banquet.
Yeah.
I had on a nice sports coat, looking like somebody's daddy. I'm someone's zaddy, not daddy.
Man, maybe someday I'll get to that level.
Which level? Zaddy?
Zaddy.
You're not far away.
Yeah, I just keep looking at I look at the fucking signature on the wall, man.
That shit hard as fuck, ain't it?
Ah, man.
That shit is dope, bro. That shit is so dope.
It's insane, man. Like,
and it's still missing a couple. It's missing Byron. It's missing Byron. Missing Brian. Did B. Will sign it?
Yeah, I thought B. No, he did. He did.
Did he sign it the second time?
Yeah, I thought.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it's missing Jeff.
Jeff's right there.
Oh, right, Jeff did. Yeah,
Jeff did sign it. Remember, it was a night.
He came.
When he met.
Yeah, McDuck.
Yeah,
night he met McDuck.
No, and Scrooge McDuck. But no, that wasn't who I was talking about earlier. That came and talked to me. That wasn't Scrooge McDuck. That was New York McDuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little side note on that story. It was, so people with a lot of money, they talk about money, which is fine. You know, I mean, they earned it. They earned their castle. You're living in your castle. You earned it, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a castle now for everybody to live in.
Mm-hmm.
They earned their castle, but it's funny how Jeff met Scrooge, right? And both them dudes, and then I introduced him to the New York version of Scrooge, and the New York version of Scrooge was way higher than what they are, and I'm not saying in a negative way at all. Like, I'm not saying a negative way. It was just funny how
there's always someone above you and below you monetarily.
There's always somebody better.
Yes,
I'm not better, but just somebody that
that's the scoreboard. You know, it doesn't necessarily represent your character as a person because you have more points on the fucking board because you have bread. Because I'm richer than everybody I fucking hang around with. I ain't got a goddamn dime, but you have to feel that way.
Right.
Like if some shit go. I will live and die on having good character and being a good person. Yeah. I'm gonna have a fucking penny to have with me, but I can live and die knowing I was a good person to get the shit.
So New York, I introduced New York to them, and now those three are creating a company and like doing stuff. Well, they just met with a guy that wants to invest in them. So these guys are, I mean, New York has millions of dollars. Scrooge has millions of dollars.
New York is tough.
Yeah. But then the guy they're talking to that wants to invest in their company has $800 million. No bullshit. $800 million. The motherfucker has 24 fucking Ferraris.
Oh, yeah, I seen the video. You showed me that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24 fucking Ferraris. That's what's crazy. And it's just like, holy shit.
With those people, I always wonder, like...
But they do not, the one thing they do not have, or do not own, is
Color Bob Shipping Fools at 3457 Morganford Road, 63116. They don't have the best dive bar in St. Louis, do they? Do they?
I'm so glad you did what you just did. Because I was moving in a whole nother direction. I'm so glad you pulled. That was good. That was good.
Right. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that dude may have 24 fucking Ferraris.
Yeah.
But he does not own Colorado Bob's.
You did right.
You goddamn right. Speaking of which, we need to get to.
And he don't own you because you know you're not for sale. You're not your soul.
I mean,
no, you. I won't let you. I'm gonna give me an Apple Watch soon. I put it in the call. I put it in the call for the plug. I said, hey, I got these AirPods. I got this. I gotta get my Mac put in the shop next week like it's a fucking like it's a Ferrari. I need a new battery in my Ferrari because this goes down. All this slick shit gonna be quiet. Yeah. Hey, babe, can I use your little Mac so that we can produce, if you don't mind? I know it's usually in the bag. Under some other stuff. I don't know.
What's funny is when we sit down in the studio and they're gonna be like having these cameras on us, and I'll be like, you guys aren't just using your cell phone to record this? Oh, you guys have an actual like camera like that your mom didn't buy you for Christmas? You want? Wait, we have an actual producer that works with us. Somebody on there's an actual glass they're sitting behind, directing how the show. That's that rich white people thing. All right, cool. Man.
If y'all thought Marcus Boston was a problem, being poor,
fucking it, this is what I was afraid of.
I ever get two coins rubbed together. Not have to worry about nothing but being talent and
God damn it,
and management. Because I like to inspire. I'm still gonna create. I'm still gonna produce shit. Because I'm always gonna have to trap. This is gonna be the testing ground for anything I bring to the other place. But you gotta prove yourself. But the Cognac Corner, Soulardians, we out here.
and then the once the dust settles a little bit here on Kobo. We get back to the Cecil W. Adams podcast with all the bar owners and shit.
Yeah. We use the same name when we talk about.
Yeah.
I think so. It's a good name. It's too good not to use.
Cecil W. Adams. Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I think we call it.
Nah.
I like that name, but
I do too. But I just don't know the. No. I guess it'd be fine because that company's been dissolved. So
it's available. It's not out there. It's not being used for nothing.
Yeah.
I came up with it any fucking way.
True.
If you want to call a spade, I came up with that name.
Oh wait, I mean, I guess if you're a black male, you can say call a spade a spade.
I mean, no, spade's a game of cards. You can say call a spade a spade.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't suggest, but you can. Yes. One of those things you probably just let me do it. That's for the sake of
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that one's gonna come out. We'll hey, I'll tell you what.
This will be a good one. This will be really good. It's so plentiful, bro. Like it's endless, and there's nothing like it.
No,
that's how I think
dude.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Man, I think that one. I mean, obviously the Soulardians gonna get us there, but that one's gonna be the one that like. I don't want to go down that road. We'll talk about it off.
That'd be hard though. Like,
it's gonna be hard as fuck.
Because no one's gonna do it like we could do it.
Right.
So,
exactly.
Like, no one's gonna have.
Right.
We walk into a space and run that shit through. Like it's gonna be fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And the name's dope. We're dope. It's gonna be some dope shit.
Yeah. Exactly. So, but speaking of hashtag Kobo, we need to get over there.
Okay. I mean, it's an hour and a half, so we definitely did a good job.
Yeah,
so last week we definitely gave him.
Well,
last week was definitely.
Dude, I don't even remember doing the fucking. I don't even remember doing the fucking podcast last week. It was, dude. There was so much going through my head. I was just like, "What?" But we had to do it. We just got in there and got out.
Let's say if we didn't do that one, we wouldn't have what we had with Dave. Maybe if we knew that one with Kobo, wouldn't have had Dave give us that dope ass shout out.
Oh, sorry. Snapchat, sorry. I didn't realize it was a video. God damn it.
Okay. Well, guys.
Sorry. Anyway,
I'm Marcus Boston.
I am Cecil W. Adams.
Okay. Fuck it, not.
I'm Cecil W. Adams.
I'm Marcus Goddamn Boston, and this is Soulardians. Till next week. Love you, love yourself, and keep chasing those dreams, and fuck those that don't like it.
Peace.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?